I made this earlier when yeah, I swear to God, don't be stoned. um, I made this earlier, and it's basically a thing for Amanda in DVD. It's a little update for her, like a buff because she needs a buff in DVD. So this is kind of what I came up for her exactly, just for a little buff idea to help her base kit, maybe add some other stuff. So, so basically, but Amanda isn't usually that strong of a killer. She's fun to play, but her power isn't really that great. So here's my idea on how they could buff her with some new gameplay changes, and this is only for base kit, not add-ons. So no base kit or no add-ons. Hey Archie, I need that stun for a challenge. Well, there you go. I got you to stun. I got you to stun. You guys did your best that round. We're just going over a buff idea I made for Amanda earlier today. So you guys did well. I hope you're doing well, and I hope your future games go well also. Anyway, so this is not for add-ons, for base kit only. So Amanda could possibly have a slight increase in her movement speed when she's crouching around, because she's pretty slow when crouching. Possibly have a slightly faster charge time for her dash attack or ambush attack, and give her maybe give her a slightly faster charge movement speed when she's ambushing. So and that's just for her normal stuff. But for a new gameplay idea, let's add a twist for it being that this is Saw. So she's from Saw, so let's add some twist to it. I had fun, Lo, you're a funny killer. That slow turn you did was funny. Yeah, you blinded me, I'm like... I was memeing around at that point. I was like, I'm just gonna meme with this guy. But yeah, so this is new stuff for Amanda than what she has now, because what she has right now is just reverse bear traps and an ambush attack and some stealth. So to add more Saw value with this, I say that good. I hope you enjoy it, man. So here's what I've added for Amanda. Amanda can now place different kinds of traps on gens and pallets that will each have timers. A trap gen will activate once a survivor touches that gen, and it'll light up red, making or letting the survivors know that trap has started. They will have 90 seconds to finish that gen before the timer runs out, because each gen speed is kinda 80 seconds to finish solo anyway. 40 seconds if you have other people on it with you. But it's 80 seconds at best or 70 seconds. I don't know, 70 or 80 seconds when you do it solo. Gotta go good luck next game. Good luck to you, man. GG's to you once more. Hopefully you have some good rounds. So yeah, I put 90 seconds because, obviously if you have a timer that's like lower than how quick it is to finish the gen, well then that's kind of going to be kind of unfair. So I mean, we'll keep it 90 seconds, so it's 10 seconds extra if you don't finish the gen. To finish the gen before the timer runs out, and if another gen gets completed, the timer will go down faster. If the timer runs out, that gen will explode and reduce it by 20%. So you have it's like a 5% worse than pop, but stronger than pain resonance. So it'll explode because the timer goes out, and that gen will have a slow repair speed by 4%. So there's some slow repair times because the trap goes off. This trap can only be placed on 2 gens only, and if completed before the timer runs out, Amanda can go and replace that trap onto another gen. So if it gets completed before the trap finishes, Amanda can go ahead and replace it on another gen if she wants. I guess I would say you can only get it. Well, I guess it could replenish over time, but only, as I said, max 2 gens as it is. So yeah, obviously if you were able to put on all the gens, that'd be kind of dumb if you could do that. Yeah, traps on pallets will work like the gens. However, with this one, they will only activate while in a chase. So these will not activate unless you're in a chase. If Amanda has trapped a pallet and a survivor runs through it while in chase, that trap will trigger and it will be blocked by the entity for a short amount of time. So at that point, It's kind of like a sensor. You put a trap on the pallet, censored. You can't use it for like a short amount of time. So not stronger than blood flavor, like blood flavor time, which is like 30 seconds or 20 seconds. Be like 15 seconds at best. So yeah, that pallet will be blocked if it's in chase. Well, if they run through the center anyway. If all the gens are completed with 2 or more survivors alive, the exit gates will be blocked, and everyone will hear the entity as John Kramer speaking. So the entity is going to talk to the survivors, and I guess Amanda too, as John Kramer, you know? Where he, yeah, give him a discussion like, well, I'll just explain to you. Speaking to them, what they must do to unlock the gate. So the exit gates will be blocked by kind of like no way out. But this is permanent. Well, not permanent. Yeah, they'll be blocked when this starts. So Jigsaw will either tell the survivors, that the survivors can either they have to do a side objective, or yeah, they do a side objective to be able to open the gate. Examples could be opening a chest, cleansing or blessing a totem, start healing a teammate, or sabotage a hook, just for examples. Or they could wait out 30 seconds, but if that 30 seconds goes out, endgame starts, but the gate will be available to open. So the endgame starts, but without the gate being open. And this will only apply to, as it says, 2 or more survivors. So if it's last survivor, it's not going to do that, you know. But 2 or more, it'll do that. So either wait out the 30 seconds and risk getting the endgame collapse starting, or do what quote-unquote John Kramer tells you to do, or try to do what he tells you to do, and unblock it like that, you know. So just something like that. It's just a buff idea for powers to add in more saw elements in a way and maybe make it better. That's just what it is, you know. It's nothing serious, you know. It's just a little nice little change for Amanda because she's weak as she is right now, you know. She's one of the weaker characters in the game. She could use some nice touches with that, I'd say. Obviously, that may be a little bit much, but hey, it's something, you know. It could be good. It could be good. Maybe. We'll see what the devs have in the future for her.